Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the latest support memory boost stage that has come to Dbz Dokkan and essentially take a look at how we can complete it and beat all the missions. Now it's fairly straightforward and most players shouldn't really have a big issue with this. It's not inherently something to kind of struggle with. You have to use free-to-play characters, although you do have to collect the characters, which is kind of a bit of an issue. Now this is replacing the previous stage 5, so this is now stage 5. Stage 5 becomes stage 6, which is global shenanigans, I guess. But yes, this is the sibling spawn Android 18 memory. It's actually really cool. It's a great upgrade. Not only does it increase the heal, but it actually makes it a 2-turn 2 category buff, which honestly speaking is really good. So it's actually a great upgrade. This is probably one of the ones you're going to find yourself using a lot. Much like the Bulma one, this is going to be very similar. Very strong upgrade. Now you have two difficulties. You have to finish Z hard before you can do super. The Z hard difficulty is pretty straightforward. The goal here is to use 3 USS characters, and then the goal in the second one is quite a few. There's quite a few missions related to the super category challenge. You have to beat the stage within 6 turns. You have to beat it without items. You have to beat it with 3 siblings bond category characters, and yeah, it's pretty tough. Now in terms of team build, we're going to be using basically a USS team. We're going to be using the Strength LR Super Saiyan Vegito Blue. We're going to be using the Int Android 18, the Int Android 17, the AGL Android 18. We're going to be using the physical Master Roshi, and we're going to be using the physical Android 18 because of the fact that she helps us with fulfilling the siblings bond missions. And we're going to be using the Int Android 18 and Krillin because they are mandatory, so you have to use the Int Android 18 and Krillin. We're going to be using the Strength LR Vegito Blue as our lead because he is by far and away the best lead, being 130% lead for the category, which is all really good. Overall, the team will function fine. It needs a little bit of luck when it comes to rotations and RNG on the super difficulty, but nothing too crazy. For now, on the Z hard difficulty, things are pretty straightforward. Super duper simple. You face Android 18 first, who is tech type, and then you face Android 17 second, who is int type, and this is consistent across both difficulties. In the second difficulty, they're immune to stunning, sealing, etc., but it's nothing too crazy. So yeah, the first difficulty, very easy. We're just going to be skipping this, basically, or skipping this fight. There's no real tactics involved. Android 18 does lower your attack, as does Android 17, but again, it's nothing too wild. For the most part, you should be fine. USS category characters have a boost that can be applied, so that is very helpful. But yeah, honestly speaking, a very straightforward process. As you can see here, we managed to essentially clear up the event or the first difficulty quite easily. Before we take on the second difficulty, I am going to be just leveling and finishing out the hidden potential for my Android 18. Yeah, basically she wasn't even leveled, nor did she have hidden potential orbs. I won't be doing her full hidden potential system, it's not entirely necessary. But yeah, definitely would suggest investing some orbs if you're planning on using the same team. Otherwise, you can always break it up into pieces. You know, you don't have to finish all the missions at once if you don't want to, but it is pretty helpful to be able to do so. So before we take on that difficulty, you'll see there, I'm just going to quickly address the Android 18. Basically, so you can beat it in 6 turns with this team. You just need a bit of luck. You need Master Roshi to appear first on the rotation. You need a little bit of luck with the orbs. You need the Android 18 and Krillin to appear in the first rotation. It's a little bit RNG dependent. So I completed it in 7 turns, not 6, which is a little bit of a shame. And then I just did it again and used a Bulma item. So yeah, I did complete all the missions, and I'll show both clips from both runs, showing that it is completed. But yes, to make your life easier, you may want to just consider beating it the first time without items. and then introducing an item to accelerate the run afterwards. That's just, from me, a little bit of friendly, helpful advice. So yeah, you can see here, we're finishing everything up. Master Roshi is going to clean everything up. He's great in this phase. You do want to pair up the Android 18 and 17. They share a little links and they make orbs. It's really, really good for each other, and they boost each other quite a bit. The physical Android 18, you just want to float around alongside the strength Vegeta Blues, and then you want the Master Roshi to kind of do his main thing with the Krillin and Android 18 on the other rotation. All perfectly fine. You can see here in this run we did it with no items, and I'll show you guys that, and then I'll quickly jump to the other run where we did it in 6 turns with the use of a Bulma item, which is a 25% attack buff over 5 turns. So very, very simple and straightforward. You can see there all the missions except for 1 completed. Then we jump to the successful run of the 6 turns, completed and done. And with that we get the really nice boost to our support memory, which is great. And that is it. So if you need any more help, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching. Bye.